Alright, welcome to Wyoming, guys. September, me and Seth, we have deer tags. We've been waiting a long time to make this hunt happen, quite a few years. So we got the llamas, we're loading up. We're getting ready to do about 7 days or so, as long as it takes, in the backcountry. Our season opens 2 days from now, so we're gonna hike today, get some scouting in. And one bonus is, our buddy Lance here, he's tagging along. And he has a general elk tag, so the archery season is open right now for elk, so he's brought his bow, and hopefully we run into some bulls up there too. If we do, we'll be coming down the mountain with a bull elk and 2 deer. So stay tuned, we're gonna get some weather. Could be good, or we could get blown off the mountain. We'll see how it goes.
Be a short video.
Have fun. Alright, well, we made it to where we're gonna make camp. It took us a while. Quite a few hours, so we got the tent set up. We got a deer tent because it's gonna get raining here pretty quick. So we're cutting some firewood, getting base camp ready. Got the llamas staked out and do some scouting. We saw some does on the way in, no bucks yet, but I'm hopeful. Country looks really cool. And tomorrow morning we're gonna go up and over this last ridge here, check out the backside. About 3/4 of a mile hike to get up and over. So anyway, stay tuned, and chili dogs are on the menu tonight, so I can't wait to bust those out. I'm starving.
You need to get a small chainsaw for the llamas. Huh? You get a small chainsaw for the llamas.
Little battery powered one? Oh, yeah. Made it into base camp. Got everything set up before the first rain. So we're eating some chili dogs. And then I might go out for an evening glass. But we're all starving, so here you go, dude.
Thanks, sir.
Yep.
Seth, feeling good. Lance, how's your first backcountry hunting experience going?
It's been amazing.
Has it?
Yeah, you guys have shown me a lot of stuff and learning a lot and having a lot of fun. So,
What's your favorite part? Chili dog?
the chili dog is right
Chili
now.
dog.
It is, yeah.
Thank the llamas for the chili dogs. Nate's in charge of the fire.
It's doing great.
Except we look like an episode of That 70s Show in here. Cheech and Chong.
Grasshopper again. Gotta watch out for him.
It's a little smoky in here.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair enough. I flicked him at you, you flicked him at me.
Oh!
It's like one of those tops, you know.
I don't want that thing bouncing on me tonight.
It better hurt. Yeah. Strong man. You didn't look cold.
Alright, well, it's morning. It rained most of the night last night. So we had big plans to be hiking well before sunrise. But it's rained pretty dang hard, and then the sun started coming up and it's still pretty socked in with fog. finally starting to burn off a little bit. So we got some plans to split up. Me and Seth are gonna go up and over the top and check out the back side of this thing today. Lance and Nate are gonna go after a bull, I think, that was just below camp last night, maybe about 800 to 1,000 yards down the mountain from us, but we glassed him up right before dark. Good 5-point, so maybe they'll put an elk down today, and hopefully me and Seth will find some bucks to shoot tomorrow. Hopefully you get him, Lance. Shoot straight.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully. Yeah, I probably will, but I'll do my best. So.
If you put him down, quarter him, hang him in a tree down there, and don't bring him back up here. We'll take the llamas down and get them on the way out and hit the trail. That would be the best. So. Alright, a little video log update here. Me and Seth left camp this morning and hiked probably 2-3 hours along this ridge in the fog. Couldn't even see maybe 75 yards, 100 yards. It was thick. It rained on us the whole way. So we're up here, built a little shelter, got a little fire going to warm us up, dry out our hands. But it looks like it's starting to get a little thinner. I think we're going to be able to see here pretty soon. Do some glassing. Hopefully we find some bucks. Could use a little morale boost right now. Tell them about Lance and the bull. Oh yeah, plus is Lance and Nate went after that bull this morning, and they are, last update we got was they're like 300 yards from him. He was responding to their calls and stuff, so hopefully they're moving in on him, getting closer, and maybe we'll have an elk down by tonight. Who knows? Yep, fog's clearing up. I think we're gonna be able to glass here pretty soon.
What are you thinking for dinner tonight? You want to do one
Spaghetti?
Want to do spaghetti?
Yeah. Been doing some glassing. Haven't turned anything up yet though. I think everything's got to be bedded for the afternoon. It's windy and cold. The rain stopped, but we were looking this whole bowl behind us, the next one over that ridge, and then we're looking off at all this stuff down here. And we have yet to turn up a buck. Just keep grinding. They're in here somewhere. Alright, well, I finally found our first bucks. They're way down in the bottom of this, and they are nothing to write home about. The biggest one, like a 4-point, about 24 inches wide. But his front forks are pretty crappy, you know, just little things coming off the front. So definitely probably something I'm not going after. At least not tomorrow. Not when he's that far away. But it's a start. Deer up, they're moving. Hopefully find some more before dark. Yeah, wind is blowing way too hard. Too shaky.
Sleeping pad's pretty legit. It's got a micro adjust button.
Alright, so little recap of the day. Did a little bit of filming just with our cell phones because it rained most of the day. Lance got within probably about 50 yards of a bull today, but never had a shot. So, still sounds like you guys had a good time. And me and Seth went up top. We were at over 10,000 feet in the clouds, and we lived in the clouds for like 6 hours, getting rained on, waiting for the fog or the clouds to clear. Finally did. It was looking pretty bleak there for a while, and then right like the last hour of light, we just started seeing bucks everywhere. So we got one shooter picked out, and he's a ways away from camp. So tomorrow everybody's going. Take us about 2 hours from here to get there. So we're gonna pack up early. We're gonna bring a couple llamas with us to carry our stuff, make the hike a little easier. Gotta love the llamas. Sleeping on a cot, 10,000 foot elevation. We ate spaghetti tonight, and not dehydrated spaghetti, legit spaghetti. Anyway, tomorrow's opening day. We're gonna put a buck down. See you then. Okay, well, here we are again, sitting in the clouds. It's, I don't know, probably about an hour after shoot light, or first light, and the fog rolled in right when the sun started coming up. It was crystal clear up until, but the sun looks like it's wanting to poke through, so pretty soon, hopefully we can see, because right now I can't see but 100 yards, so. We waited out. Somebody down below us, though, they must be below the fog because they just shot 7 times. They must be shooting really far or something. We're gonna turn up some bucks real quick. Here comes the sun. So, we've got a couple little bucks way over there, and we've got a buck behind us here, 800 yards from here. He's a 4x3. He's only 3 on his right side, but he's probably 24 inches wide, 22, 24 inches wide. You know, one of those very tempting bucks, but it's opening day. I don't know.
You've seen him 2 days in a row.
We have seen him 2 days in a row in the same spot. We saw him last night on that same hillside, so. And we haven't seen any hunters back off this side. There's people everywhere over here. But, I don't know. Look at him a little more. Seth might change his mind. Figure it's like, what would Ryan do if Ryan was here?
He wouldn't shoot it.
Ryan wouldn't shoot that buck. He doesn't meet Ryan's standards. I guess we shouldn't go after him.
If that buck was on this mountain, then maybe.
If that buck would have walked right underneath me like that doe did this morning, I would have blasted him. Would have been way too tempting. I don't know. We'll keep looking. They're all pretty much bedded right now, but every once in a while they get up and change beds. And there's some hunters on horses down here, so stuff might get up, start running around, we'll see. Saw a black bear though. That was cool. You see anything else? Couple bucks, couple does. That's it.
I haven't seen any does.
I saw 4 does. Lance is still looking for the bull we heard bugling this morning. He hasn't left that spot all
Unless
day.
that thing's behind his eyelids, he's not gonna find it.
It's crazy that these things live up here. So, you put him down, huh? And he's in the bottom of that hole off the ridge, huh?
If I could have picked the worst spot, I don't think I could have.
Okay, well, congrats, dude. I wish we would have been with you with the camera, but sorry. You got to do what you got to do. If he was moving out, you got to take him before he.
He wouldn't stop, and when you come over here, you'll be able to see where I had to shoot him.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's heavy. He's real heavy. Good mass. Nice, dude. I see him with my naked eye now. Oh boy.
Yeah, he's down there. Anyway,
I
so I was
see,
just
so.
walking this ridge, I was blasting.
Yeah.
I walked behind this bush right here.
Yeah, I heard.
I'm not waiting any longer.
I heard the first shot crack off, and it sounded like a hit.
Yeah,
Then I heard the second shot, and I'm like, oh no. And then I heard the third one, and I heard a whack. And I'm
so
like, oh,
the
that
first
was.
shot, because you could watch the bullet hit in that gun. He dropped all the way down to the ground, and then he stood back up, but all like wide, and then he's just like running backwards. And so I shot again, and then he dropped. His back dropped, and then he stood up. He was all hunched over, and then he rolled like 3 times, and then stood up one more time, and I was like, right. Getting out of here.
Yeah. Alright, here's Seth's Wyoming high country buck. Nice deer, dude.
Thank you.
Great buck. Wide. Ooh, main beam length, man. Yeah, super far.
Looks like he's a little crooked too. This one comes in, this one comes out.
Yeah. Big body deer. Seth was on top of that when he shot. We had to navigate some pretty gnarly terrain to get down here. Traveled across a scree field. We tied the llamas up on the other side of the rock slide because we didn't want them to break a leg or something. So we'll get them quartered up and take them back to them, and then they should get them up the hill for us, hopefully. All before dark, and it started raining, so we're in for a long night. Nate's super excited.
Pumped, dude. I'm ready to go.
What do you think of this hunting stuff, Lance?
It's pretty cool.
You're not ready to quit yet? You're
No.
wondering what you signed up for?
I'm just getting started now.
This is probably the most. This is the most gnarly terrain I've ever hunted in. That's for sure. All right, let's get some pictures.
What are you going to go good?
All right, buck's all broken down. We just got to get him back past the rock slide, and over to the llamas, and then back up that cliff, which doesn't look that impressive on camera, but man, it's up there. All right, here's the crew loaded up. Still got a little bit of daylight. Oh. Getting there. All right, well, opening day is over, and we have a bucking camp, so that's good. I missed a buck today as well. Right at the end, we were hiking back, saw one in the bottom of the drainage, and I got a few shots off at him. Just clean missed, and I don't really know why. So everybody's legs are pretty wrecked out after today. We did a lot of miles and a whole lot of elevation,
Including the llamas.
and the llamas are a little tired too, I think. It's gonna be raining in the morning, probably be socked in again, so we'll probably might sleep in and then hit it hard in the afternoon once the fog clears up. And we had a productive afternoon today. Stay tuned. Alright, well, it's been raining all morning after that long pack out yesterday, getting rained on. All our gear's soaked, so kind of just been hanging out in the tent this morning. Our bodies need a rest. I know my legs hurt. Kind of riding out the weather, but looking at the forecast, it may do this all day. So Seth's getting ready to brave the storm and go cut some more firewood, get some stuff together for us to hang out. Hopefully a little bit later it'll stop raining, we'll go do some more glassing. But Nate took off today. He packed up this morning and headed out in this storm. He's heading for Utah for his antelope hunt, so wish him the best of luck. I'm glad that he was able to join us for a few days, be a part of the Sufferfest. Alright guys, the rain finally stopped today, and still really cloudy, so we've been going up and over this ridge behind me here, but that's in the clouds. I don't think we'll see anything. But we got some good ground here right below camp, and I think we're gonna head over this way behind the llamas there and go see if we can't turn up a buck this afternoon. The llamas all got up to eat after it stopped raining, so I imagine the deer should be doing the same thing, right? See if my theory holds true. Right over the hill, right? Some go over? Yeah. That way? Yeah, straight away it goes. Nice.
Nice buck.
Okay, let me see the kill shot again. I hit right in front of the shoulder, right? Yeah, that was like high back. Alright, so I'm on a pretty good blood trail. We're gonna try and find that buck I just shot. He's bleeding a lot. He's gonna die. But he's made it pretty far and he's heading straight downhill. If he went off this next ledge, he's gonna be in the bottom of a canyon. I hit him probably a little high.
I know. Keep following.
Alright guys, we found the buck. Tracked him, he bailed off this ridge, and we'll have to Garmin it, but I guarantee he lost over 1,000 vertical feet, maybe 1,500. Just headed straight downhill. I definitely hit him high lungs. Hindsight 2020, I should have waited for him to stand up, and I didn't. And now we're paying the price for it, but high lunged him. There was this good blood trail all the way down, and then we just came up over here. We jumped a moose, and I thought it was him. I heard all those rocks, and I was like, oh, it's just a moose. So we're following this trail. He's side hilling, and then Seth's like, oh, there he is right there. You can see his antlers sticking up out of the brush. He was kind of thrashing around doing the death dance over there. So I went ahead and put another one in him. I don't like to see him suffer, but he's down now. He wasn't getting back up. He definitely was a lethal shot, but anyway, we'll go over and check him out. He's just a really tall, like 3x4, not super wide, but respectable enough buck, especially with what we've been seeing and all the people we've been running into. So let's go check him out. So this is the type of blood trail we've been following. I can't believe he went as far as he did, but he used gravity to help him. Just probably fell down the hill. Alright guys, well, here he is. I might have overshot him a little bit when I said 3x4. Guess I was maybe seeing that. And this is kind of bladed but not forked. But he's got a couple eye guards, a little kicker here, and just crazy looking horns. He must have just shed his velvet. They're very
There's still some hanging
there's
off
still
down
blood
by
in
his
them.
eye.
So yeah, they're still pink. Pretty cool though. Alright, well, we need to get him quartered up and figure out how we get back to camp. We might leave him down here if we can find a route down and pick him up on the way back to the truck tomorrow. But we'll look at the map. Me again. I always thought this was a good idea. I might be crippled in the morning. Ugh.
Lance, how you doing?
It's hurting pretty bad. It's not easy.
Oh, this is the best part though, Lance. Right here. Just, you feel like you're weightless.
Well, morning of the pack up. Trying to dry all of our stuff out because it's been raining for the past 4 days. Cody's making some breakfast.
Look like a hobo.
Yeah. All the llamas are getting some breakfast.
Alright, so breakfast is delicious. Right behind us, right out of camp, we got bucks. Still. Ryan needs to get up here with his tag. Tell him to start hiking.